Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hero 77 back with another video. This is part 2 of my Golden Age comic collection. And we're just going to jump right into with the first comic, which is Dick Tracy #1. This is published by the Chicago Tribune, and this is a promotional comic. And during the era, Golden Age era, it was very common to get these promotional comics with either, superheroes or even Dick Tracy. And I'm a really big fan of Dick Tracy. I mean, he's just such a great character, and he's got a cool radio watch. I mean, I think that's awesome. I even have a Dick Tracy hand-drawn, like it's like a bust drawing from the shoulders to the head, by the great Joe Stanton. He drew it at the New York Comic Con for me. He does the current Dick Tracy Syndicate comic strip, and he's great. If you're a big fan of Dick Tracy, you should check out his work. He does the art on it. Yeah, I'm super stoked to have this. This is a great comic. It was from the 1940s. This promotion comic, and it's a high grade. I mean, it's to me, I think it's like a 9.4 or maybe even 9.2, but I'm conservative that way. It was grade a little down, but it looks like a 9.4 to me. And I've seen CGC copies go for like almost $100. I got this for $10 on eBay, so I thought it was just a really good buy, and it's a really good comic. Our next comic, we actually have Homer the Happy Ghost #5. This is really cool because this is like a take on Casper the Friendly Ghost. Anytime during the Golden Age, it was very common for publishers to do what was popular, and Casper the Friendly Ghost was very popular. So publications like Atlas did kind of like spoofs or knockoffs, or I don't want to call it knockoffs. I think it's just but pretty much a clone of Casper the Friendly Ghost, and that's why you have Homer the Happy Ghost. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Marvel Comics, before they were Marvel Comics, in the Golden Age era, they were called Timely Comics. And then eventually they became Atlas Comics. So this is actually a Marvel comic book before they became Marvel. And it's actually written by Stan Lee. And the art is done by Dan DeCarlo, which I researched him, and I really like his stuff. But, this is a Stan Lee Golden Age, super, before the superhero. Well, I mean, there was superheroes at this time, but it was before the Marvel comic superhero age. But, yeah, I really like it, and I got it over at Mystery Time Machine in New York. I got it for like, less than $10. Roger's the owner, so if you ever get if you ever are in New York, go to the Mystery Time Machine owned by Roger. He gives great prices. He has a lot of vintage books, so I'm happy to have it. It was real cool. It's a real cool comic. This is Intrigue, which is a one-shot. This is done by Quality Comics, and the interior was done by Jack Cole. Genius. The guy's genius. He's responsible for the creation of Plastic Man. And he also did, suspense horror as well. And he did this. The interior is a reprint from Web of Evil, which he did during the Golden Age. And this is like a reprint of that. I don't know if he did the cover, though, but it's a great zombie cover with two guys. And a great, title, The Corpse That Wouldn't Die. Just a very cool book. We have Lone Ranger #74. This is one of my, favorite characters of all time. Also, issue 1 through 20, this is by Dell Comics, and issue 1 through 20 was actually a comic book illustration. But somewhere in the 20s, they decided to hire these artists and make these painted covers. And I'm in love with the painted covers, and they're very well sought after. They're well sought after books, the ones with the painted covers, because it's just so beautiful. And I love it's another reason why I love the Lone Ranger comics. But I just think he's a great character, such a cool one. Now this next one is not a Golden Age book; it's a Silver Age. This is from Gold Key. This is Lone Ranger number 3. But again, the painted cover. I mean, just so cool. Even with the flat yellow background. I mean, it just makes the painted, Lone Ranger and the other, cowboys in the back just pop out. It's really cool. I really enjoy it. Love the painted covers. This is Magic Comics number 91. Now, this is the beat up copy. The cover is actually detached. But the sole reason why I got it is because of this guy right here. This is Mandrake the Magician. He was one of several characters in this comic. He's a magician who's a superhero, which I think is just awesome. The other characters are great too, but I'm just a big fan of Mandrake the Magician. Love it. This is Magnus the Robot Fighter. Now, this is also done by Gold Key, another Golden Age comic. Painted cover. I'm a big fan of Magnus the Robot Fighter. I think he's a great character, that he can fight these robots with his bare hands and chop through them. But I love the painted covers, and these are also, well sought after issues. Just this is about a fine plus or a solid fine, or maybe even a little better. But I'm conservative, and I think it's a fine or a fine plus. But this is the colors are so bright. It's just such a good book, good comic. I love it. Again, we have Mandrake the Magician. This is, I believe, Harvey Hits or Harvey Comic Hits number 53. With Mandrake the Magician, the whole magician who's a superhero. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And it's a solid copy. This is about a VG plus. It might be even a VG fine, but again, I think it's a VG plus, and it's just a great. Colors are bright. It's a really great comic. Another Mandrake the Magician comic here. We have feature books number 52. As you can see, it's just such a cool cover, very classic Golden Age look. Flat colors, a lot of usage of black, and this book is a VG. It has a spine roll, but I just think it, I don't mind that. I mean, just the fact that I can, I got this fairly cheap at the Mystery Time Machine, and it's just, Roger there, the owner, he's, gives it a great price. It's just good book. This is the Marvel Family, and this is C.C. Beck. This is, it's got Captain Marvel, Mary Marvel, Captain Marvel Jr. This is the Marvel Family number 38. I think I got this is about a VG. It might be, I think it's a VG. It might be better, like a plus, VG plus. I think I got this for I think 50 or maybe a little less. But I strictly go on eBay now. I tend to find good deals on lower grade Captain Marvel stuff or any Marvel title, So I'm super happy to get this. This is awesome. This is the Marvel Family number 59. This is about a G. It's a great cover. I love it. I think I got it for like $20, $25, maybe 20 about 15 years ago. But I'm loving it. I mean, it's just great. Great cover with all three of them on there. This is Master Comics number 130. Now, this is solely, the star of this book is Captain Marvel Jr. Now, the cover is detached, but I got this for like $5 or $3. But I was really happy to get this. His first appearance is Master Comics number 25, which in any grade is like super expensive. But, $3 to $5, And even with the cover detached, I mean, it's just very cool. Really digging it. And one of my favorites of all time. I mean, he's got to be. I think he's got to be in my top 5, or definitely he's in my. Yeah, he's got to be in like top 5 if I really thought about it. But I'm a huge fan of Paul Terry's Mighty Mouse. Whole thing about a mouse, a superhero, is pretty cool. And I don't know if a lot. And what makes it even twice as good is that it's a painted cover. This is great. This is number 61 by St. John's Publications, 10-cent comic. That's about a fine. It's one of the higher grades that I have of Golden Age. But I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Mighty Mouse's first appearance is in Terry Toon Comics number 38, which was published by Timely. So Mighty Mouse is actually one of, Marvel's, they're known as Marvel today, Marvel Comics, but they're one of, Marvel's first superheroes ever. He's one of their first superheroes, and I think that is so amazing. That's so awesome. So cool. And, I think he's such a great character, and, this whole cover is just beautiful. So I think I'm just going to end it right here. I think it's good to end it on with Mighty Mouse here. I'm really digging. I dig Mighty Mouse so much. I hope you all enjoyed this video, part 2 of my comic book collection. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you so much, comic fans. Please leave some comments, positive comments, and likes. This is Comic Hero 77 signing out.